before I could blink my eye twice, everybody surrounding me, they just went lost. I wasn't planning on dying that day or the day after. In the process of running, I lost one of my slipper, but I couldn't. Hey beautiful people, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, it's a pleasure to have you here. Welcome to the family. If this isn't your first time, thank you so much for coming back. It's wonderful. Thank you for deeming me fit to have your attention twice in a row. Thank you. If you like what you see, please subscribe and check out my previous videos. Stick around and keep on watching. For today's video, I am going to be doing a get ready with me / story time. This is my second time doing this video. The first one I did not like it. It wasn't really coordinated as I would want to for you guys. Like I said, I did this video before and my emotions were just all over the place and I was crying, so it wasn't cute. I'm doing it again. I forget a lot of stories, but I remember this one like it happened yesterday. So if it's something you want to listen to about how I almost got shot, grab a popcorn, sit tight, and let's roll. I'm going to get my brows done real quick, and I'll be back because I don't think I can talk while doing my brows. Okay, I'm back. Where do I even start? I'm not used to talking and doing my makeup. Okay. God, I'm so disoriented right now. This day started like any other normal day. I was supposed to write an exam. I was supposed to write jam on this day, and it was the year that they introduced. It was the year that they introduced CBT, this computer test-based testing. That was the year they introduced it, and I was supposed to go there and write, man. I was supposed to write my exam in this university, right? And um and you know that if you've written jam before or if you live in Nigeria, you know that jam they don't allow you take your phone to the center where you are writing. So my phone wasn't with me. I was just there meeting people, talking, and when it was time for it, because my paper was scheduled for like mid afternoon towards evening, basically say around 3 p.m. 3 p.m. 2 p.m. ish, around that time. So my throat is so dry, I don't know why. So I got to the hall, we started writing in 30 minutes or 40 minutes, I don't know. I can't remember the precise detail. And I think the gen something shall went off, but I think it was the gen. So the school plant had a problem and it just packed up right there, and everybody panic setting, everybody was panicking. The invigilators were telling us that we should calm down, that they are going to fix it, they're going to fix it, what's not. So based on the fact that some of us we had not even finished, because you had to do 4 subjects. So we were still in the hall waiting and nobody was attending to us, nobody was saying anything. It was just as if they went quiet, and some guys from our sets that were supposed to write exams too, they offered to help out. So they went there and they were just trying to figure out the whole issue and what went wrong. And an hour passed and they were telling us to wait, that they'll fix it. I had no way of communicating to my parents, of letting them know the situation at hand. Now we went outside the hall because they instructed us to stay outside. We went outside the hall and we just sat down there and chilled, you know. And the thing is, when we're just outside chilling, talking, trying to see if there was a way out of this, so we could just write our exams and go back home. But it's almost got dark. So as at 6:30, we didn't. I think they sha left us there, gone, and we were left to our own vices. And it seemed like either some boys from the people that were supposed to write exam were disturbing the area, or it was area boys. I'm not so sure, but either one of those two. So I think someone reported to the school, to the there's something called Odiorere in Benin, the first person to move in that street. So I think they reported to, they made a report, they made a report to that person, and they, I don't know, long story short, they shall called the police, and it wasn't police that came, it was soldiers, because we were in a Kema barracks. So it was soldiers that came. I was done with this shit and I wanted to go home. So I was on my way out when I heard a gunshot. And like in a split second, before I could blink my eye twice, everybody surrounding me, they just went lost. Everybody just ran away, like they disappeared. And I was just trying to figure out to myself that where is this shot coming from? Next thing I heard that everyone was saying hide oh, hide oh, hide oh. And I went to hide. I was so scared. They shot twice. I was so scared. And I went to, since I was already outside the school, there was um a shop, like a caravan. So I sat there. I hid myself there, and I just heard the policeman catching people from the soldier man catching people from their hiding spots, saying, you guys think we won't find you, right? So I'm to myself, I'm shaking, I'm telling God that this boat should not find me, because me, I came here for another purpose and I'm about to go home since what I came to do did not work out. But it was not meant to be, alas. Because till today, I don't know if it was robbers, thieves, area boys, or students that made them call that those soldiers. Because I'm confused. So that's how. Oh my god! I forgot to rob time. I forgot to do everything I wanted to do. We moved. Like I said, the man had already passed me, and he was going when my calculator just fell. Because I hid myself in the corner, yeah, and the soldier had already passed me. My calculator, if you know there's this calculator that Jam gives to you, it fell on the floor. I'm like, could my enemies and village people have picked a better timing? Could they have picked a better timing? I mean, I was already off the hook, and this happened. I'm like, oh, nah, nah, nah. And then the soldier goes, who's there? And he dragged me out. He dragged me out. Deal breaker was that he was already drunk. They were like a squad or something. So he dragged me out to the place where he had already placed other students, told them to lie on the floor, like bare ground, with sand, no cement, no nothing, lie on the floor. And I don't know if I should say we were lucky that it didn't rain that day. So the ground was really dry. So tell we should lie down there. Oh, what can we do? We had to lie down. And I was just so scared. And then the man started saying that we were causing trouble in the area. Of course, you know now the way people police works. I don't know. They just get the wrong suspect and then leave they get innocent people and then they leave the people who are actually guilty of the crime. Yeah, man was just ranting, that we were making trouble in the area, blah blah blah, and we're trying to tell him that we just came here to write exam. The man said then we refuse to go, that we'll face the rods, kinikon kinikon. In my mind, I'm just like, God, you don't be. I was just praying that God, please help me, please. And they were like a team of four or something. And the guy goes that he was going to show us that even if he shoots one of us now, that nothing. So if he shoots one of us now, that nothing is going to happen. Nobody is going to question him. That we'll just hey, he said that we'll just leave the face of the earth and nobody's going to question him. At this point, I'm like, I was shaking. My head was on the floor. I was saying last prayer. I was telling God that God, this cannot be happening to me. Oh. I've not, I've not taken care of my mom. I've not spoiled my mom. I was just all these things were just going through my mind at a point in time, and I think the other people they were begging, and this man stepped on my back. You know that with heavy shoes, he stepped on my back, and he clicked the safety of the gun and was about to shoot when someone from our team, because I told you like we were lying on the floor face down. So someone was telling him that no, that we just came here to write exam, that we weren't looking for trouble, that we we're actually on our way back home since the exam couldn't work out and all. And he said that we were lying, that said we were lying, that we just came here to cause trouble, but just saying all sorts of things. And at this point, I'm like, God, I was still just praying that God, please don't allow this man do something stupid. My life cannot just go like that. I've not lived. I've not. I was just telling God that God, I'm not enjoying this life, oh. So I can't just go like this. This is not the deal that me and you will have. So he stepped on me and he cocked his gun on my head. Luckily, I think his colleague, two of them though, we're not telling him that he shouldn't do anything stupid. That these are just students who came for exam. That he doesn't see why we would go around and cause trouble, seeing our writing materials and everything that we had on us. So he was trying to convince his colleague. That one was having none of it. I think it took about the man was just trying to calm his friend down, his colleague down, and tell him that he should stop, he shouldn't do anything nasty. And while all this was going on, I was praying. We were able to take his gun from his hand. The other guy told us that we should run. I don't know if you have seen Six Underground. There's this scene in the movie where the sky jumper was running from the bad guys. The music that they played there, the soundtrack, run. I ran, like I fell, I ran until I was able to get to the I was able to get to a place where I could get a cab or something. I ran, I kept running, I fell, I picked myself up, I ran again because I wasn't planning on dying that day or the day after. So I had to run. It just felt so real. I was just thanking God that God, thank you, thank God that that man did not go ahead and shoot. Because it's been another story. That day, I knelt down on the floor to thank my leader. It was bad, and I was traumatized. By the time I got home, my mom was just asking me that what happened. I kept see when I was on my way home, I was just going as if somebody was chasing me. That's how I was walking. Mom was asking me that what happened. I couldn't explain to her. Like I took 30 minutes to breathe in, breathe out. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my little story time. I tried to cut it as short as I could because it's not an experience that I would like to relive. Um, so thanks so much for watching. If you love this video and some other of my content, please do subscribe, like this video, and please share to your friends and your family, anybody around you. I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.